Hey guys, Maria Henderson of Podcasters for Women in Business and also the founder of ePodcasters Club, where entrepreneurs and creators take their business and passion to the next level through mindful and strategic podcasting. I do want to talk about something transformational for me, which is podcasting. And I started podcasting about 2 years ago, and it has really made my business completely different. It's really transformed everything from the trajectory of my business to what I believe about myself to the people I now am in contact with. So a lot of big changes has taken place just because I've been consistent with podcasting. So number one, with podcasting, I have been able to get clear on my message. And the reason why I say this, and it's such a big thing for me, is because I actually entered into podcasting with the intentions of talking about motherhood, with the intentions of talking about personal growth, and now it's transformed into entrepreneurship. Now I actually talk about podcasting as an entrepreneur, and I talk about a boss woman in our entrepreneurship journey. So that pivot in my niche and my topic has really helped me fine-tune my message, has really helped me fine-tune my products and services, and then also has allowed me to get clear on who my audience is and their problems so that I have solutions for them. Number two is, since I have grown my podcast to over 100 episodes, I am now seen as an expert in my niche. I am now seen as someone that is in it for the long haul and is not someone that is just a hit it and quit it podcaster. And what I mean by that is because a lot of people actually start podcasting, and then with the little amounts of listens or downloadships that they get really negative and they get down on themselves and they quit. And it's a term called pod fading, where you start a podcast and from 7 to 8 episodes in, you actually leave. You don't even continue with podcasting. You're so disappointed about the results you got that you don't even continue. So for me, as I continued on my journey as a podcaster and am now 100 episodes into podcasting, I've really created myself to be an expert in my niche, and that I've been really doing some work, and that when an audience or someone decides to listen to my show, that they know I'm going to be one of those people that will be here for them. So I'll be, tune in to my show because I'm going to be here in 3 months. I'm going to be here in 1 year. And the sad thing about it is that audience actually fall in love with someone and then they find out they don't have any more episodes. Now that sucks. And when you continue on, that's when you actually get engaged audience. Number 3, the big thing that has changed my whole business entrepreneurship is my ability to publicly speak and to actually talk with confidence, to allow my points to resonate, to even get clear on what I'm actually trying to relay to my audience. Without podcasting, I don't think I'd be able to even talk like this. I'd be like, well, this thing and then that thing and then this thing and then that. Now it's like, these are my points. This is what my intention is when I'm recording. This is what the messages of my show to my audience. I know exactly what I want to accomplish anytime I record. And you don't necessarily get to that point until you've practiced, right? And that's literally where I've been. I've been able to publicly speak over 100 times on my episode, and I've been able to really fine tune that. Now, did you know that the second fear to being killed is public speaking? People are terrified of public speaking, and rightfully so. It's terrifying. You don't want to embarrass yourself, and then whenever you get on stage, you just get super hot and sweaty, and just everything becomes like a whirlwind of ideas you can't even spit out, right? And that's literally who I was in the beginning of all this. And now I've been able to calm my nerves, calm my brain, and actually be purposeful with my communication. And that's huge for any kind of business. The fourth thing that has improved in my business is monetization. So through podcasting, I actually do get paid on ads. And right now I get paid on anchor ads through my show. And the cool thing about it is that since I have over 100 episodes, if you listen to episode number 1, I get paid on that listen from episode number 1, which was 2 years ago. So it doesn't it allows us to get paid on ads that you've worked and created that show for years ago. And then another thing I get paid on is through my book writing. I have published several books, 2 to be in fact. Number 1, The Boss Mom Mentality. Number 2 is the Podcast Journal. And also the number 3, which is Podcasting for Women in Business, How to Launch Ebook. I get paid on all 3 of those books, all through my podcast. Mind you, I do some marketing on Instagram, but primarily a lot of my book sales are through the audience I've received from my podcast. And then the third thing that I actually get paid on is clientele. So people want to be coached on how to create content, how to make a podcast, how to launch the podcast, how to start, where to start, what to do, how to continue forward, how to keep going even after you've reached 10 episodes, 15 episodes, 50 episodes. And I literally get paid on those clients because I've been doing this for 2 years. I know the ins and outs of all of it. And now I've been able to really take my expertise, package it up, and provide it as a service to those who need help. Number 5, and this is the last point of my transformational life in podcasting, and this is the biggest point to me, and that's why I left it for the last, is my ability to mentally decompress through podcasting. And when I record shows and I'm able to just spew out any kind of inspiration I have, any kind of stresses, challenges that I have, and I transform that into a message for my audience, that is like gold to me because I am so expressive that it has to come out one way or another. And before, it was journaling. I used to just journal. And then when I became a podcaster, that was my form of journaling. And it's literally cleared so many things up for me mentally. It's literally transformed when I see stress or when I see challenges, I look at it as content for my podcast, and people always ask me, how do you get content for your podcast? How do you get content? It's everywhere. You can get it through your shows. You could get it through the challenges you're experiencing in that exact moment of your life. You can get it through the relationships that you're handling in that moment. There's so many different ways you can actually monetize your experiences, and podcasting is literally that for me. So just to wrap it up, number 1, we get clear on our message. That's literally what I did. Podcasting has allowed me to clear my message for you. Number 2, I've been able to become an expert in something because I was consistent. It's amazing. Who would have known that being consistent in something creates for expertise? Duh. People are like, how do I become an expert? Be consistent, right? Number 3, hone in on my message and allow it to resonate for my audience. Number 4, monetization. Love it. It's literally sauce on my pasta. You can have some pasta, but you need to have some sauce with it. And monetization is that sauce. Last but not least, the thing that keeps me moving forward is my ability to mentally decompress through podcasting and really grow personally. If you are wondering, should I start a podcast? Should I share my world? Should I talk about whatever the heck I'm so passionate about? The answer is yes, do the podcast, get yourself rolling into it, and just have fun with it. Use it as a way where you can mentally decompress. You can literally just share your theories, share your experiences, really just love life through podcasting. I guess in short, love life through podcasting. And I want to invite you to the ePodcasters Club. And this is literally a group where we can go in, we can mastermind content creation weekly. We're also going to hold each other accountable through our podcasting, and we're going to be consistent in publishing our shows. We're also going to be action oriented, where we are going to set intentions for the week, for the month, and even up to the year, just to ensure that we achieve our goals in terms of growing our show. We're also going to talk about different ways you can monetize your podcast, different ways to improve how you speak, how to remove the fluff words, how to pause, and how to sell your products and services through podcasting. Now, what I do want to just preface to you is that this is only for exclusive members who are serious about podcasting, who are serious about gaining their clientele through podcasting and taking their business to the next level. This is not just, hey, I want to check it out. This is, you're serious and you are looking to elevate your business through podcasting, and you also want to take your passion and let it allow to resonate through podcasting. So if you are interested, the link is below. Send me a message and I will be in touch. I will talk to you guys again soon.